Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me. I'm back, Jay Jeter, bringing y'all another review. This time I got my second to last Transformer Prime reviews because I'm done with the line. I have Voyager Skyquake. So yeah, here he is. The figure right there, Voyager. Found it at Toys R Us by accident. Everything like probably 2 months ago. So just got out the box. And you can look at the figure. It is a weird little jet that was in Transformers Prime TV show. Flew by Agent Fowler. And you've seen him before in other reviews. You got this kind of logos right there. You got the visible hands right there. You got this weird thing right here. I guess some kind of weird looking intake, which looks really weird and not very aerodynamic. And you have a cockpit right here that's not open. You got the porthole for the weapon. But and all in all, it's a nice looking jet. Cool. Very, very cool. Got these soft rubber fins right here, and the nose also is soft rubber and it folds down like that. So, and for a quick size comparison, we got Classics Generations Acid Storm. Size comparison right quick and everything. You see, maybe you can't see. He is a little bit taller than Acid Storm. So, you got one that's like, yeah, a little bit taller than Acid Storm. A little bit bigger than Acid Storm. So, yeah. Cool. He also comes with his weapon right here. Mech Tech wannabe powerizer piece of mess, whatever. So, yeah. Like that, lights up, puts the translucent plastic all throughout, but it doesn't really hold together like that. So, yeah. And he also comes with a sword and everything. We'll get more into that later on, but vehicle mode, you can plug in the cannon up top. You won't. Take the sword, you can store it under the wing right there. All you do is send up the cannon. You can plug it in. Probably work better on this side. Plug it in under the wing, and yeah, it's dumb. I'm glad they went away from that, but I'm done with Hasbro products totally anyway. So no more Hasbro for me because Hasbro sucks. All right, let's get into the transformation. Like when you transform this guy into jet mode, you gotta put these things in right here. Focus on that, and then pay them in. Mine like cause like stress on both sides. So this is just a little note for you all out there. So let's carry on the rest of the transformation. Camera up, focused. Alright, first you're going to do, you're going to make sure these get untabbed from here. Then you're going to untab the legs from the bottom. Legs untabbed. Then you're going to untab this section right here from the bottom. Tabs in on both sides, so all you gotta do is just pull it down. Pull it down, then you bring this assembly down right like that. Then you can bring these two halves together, like so. And down at the bottom, get the feet. You just flip them up like that. Up. You take these tail fins and you just pretty much just rotate them out the way. However you want to rotate them, it's up to you. Alright, got the legs done. Next, what we're going to do is unpeg the arms from the back right there. Peg them, then you roll them out. Take the nose cone, bring that down. These fins right here, tab them flip them up, kind of get them out the way. Next, take the tail, break that down, and take this whole wing right here. I'm going to untab it. Then you want to break it down at the hinge, like so. Same thing other side, like so. Alright, get all this out the way. Next, you want this section right here. You're going to untab these right here. Untab them. You're going to work them out. So, tab down. And you're going to pull it up and out. Cool. Now this thing's like a little messy. So underneath, you're gonna split this apart. Like so. You're gonna rotate it out. Then you're going to slide these pieces forward. Nose cone now. Next, what you're gonna do, take this portion right here, rotate it back, it comes this head. Now we're gonna start forming the robot. So, alright, now you got this, all this right here. This right's gonna be his back and whatnot. So then you're going to rotate all this down, make his shoulders right here. You're gonna rotate this plastic part in through to the back. It's gonna come out this hole back here. The head assembly up. Gonna go feed through right there. Then you're gonna tab these in where the nose cone was at. Tab that in right there. Tabbed. Alright. Now you're almost done. Take the head, you're going to fold that back. You're just going to rotate it forward like so. It's going to go in right there. Shoulder pads out the way. Let's clean his back up some. Take that tail thruster, you're going to rotate it up. It's just sitting flush on his back. Bring the wings down, make sure you get the flaps up. His back is done. Next thing, take the arms, you know, just rotate them. So then raise his shoulders up, rotate the arm, rotate the hand. Same thing other side. And his torsos came apart. Rotate arm, shoulder up, rotate forearm, then rotate hand. And there you go. There is Skyquake in his robot mode. And he looks pretty plain. Let's see. He looks kind of plain. I'm reading not much detailing on this guy. No paint apps or nothing like that. So it's kind of like I said, he's kind of plain, but he kind of works. And he got a great looking face. Looks like he did on the show. And he is different from Skyquake. No, not Skyquake, but Dreadwing. His face was made out of this soft rubber plastic, for the most part. And if you try to turn it, you had to like really hold it because it was tight. The joint in his neck was tight, so you end up crushing the light piping that was in there that wasn't really working anyway. But they made his head light pipe anyway, which makes no sense to me, because it makes no sense to me when I just now said it. So yeah, his head is now made out of a hard regular plastic, and he does not have light piping in his eyes, but the back of his head has light piping right there, which makes no sense why put clear plastic, which can be brittle, when you don't have to. How retarded. But yeah, great figure, great sculpted detailing. I don't know why I got all this clear stuff on him. It's because that little powerizer BS gimmick they had. The back looks good. Looks better than my other the Lex Prime figures, like Knockout, completely hollow back, and what's his name? Was it Smoke Screen? Yeah, it was pretty good. Got a little emptiness in the back of the leg, but who cares? Because you don't display your figures from the back. Why would you do that? So yeah, great figure, great sculpt. And let's get to the articulation on the dude. Head is on a limited ball joint, and he look left and right. He can look down a little bit, up a little bit, up about that much. Can tilt rock side to side a little bit, and his shoulder, got the shoulder pads right here, which is on the hinge, but his arms do move like this. They can't rotate 360 because the shoulder pad is in the way. Upper bicep rotation, elbow bend about 90 degrees. Rotates at the wrist 360. He does not have any waist rotation because of transformation. Legs go up about that much, 90-degree knee bend. They can go out, they're on the ball joint, and go back all the way, like so. So they can do all kinds of nice little poses and stuff like that. Ballerina spin, what have you. So yeah, and he does, like, he got the sword holding his hand like so. He also got his Crapple Cheapo gun, Crapple-matic gun. And the gun and sword can store on his back. You can put it on his back, like right here, but it makes him back heavy. So storing that back on the back is up to you. I will store this in the garbage can or a Tupperware container in my closet with the rest of the land of misfit parts. Also the sword can store on his back also, so plug it in the back, bam. Alright, and a quick little comparison, I got his twin brother Dreadwing right here, who stole most of his shine. He was going to show more than him. So here they are paired together. They're the same, different color. Guns are different though. Different color of the guns, but the different tips on the end. Didn't review this guy, so. And for another comparison shot, we have Acid Storm, and you can see he is much taller than Acid Storm, but what isn't much taller than the classic Secret mode. This is supposed to be he's a Voyager size figure, by the way, so he's supposed to be taller anyway. So you can see how he compacts into about the same size of a small deluxe figure as the Secrets are, and it gets real big and strong to a Voyager size. So yeah, so cool. So yeah, I highly recommend picking this guy up. And you know he's on the show for probably a couple episodes, one alive, one a zombie. Spoilers, should have said that. But yeah, I recommend getting him. He's cool. You have everyone who actually appeared in the show in your collection of Transformers Prime figures. If you're still collecting, if you already sold your stuff off and everything, I'd probably keep this line even though the show has ended. But the comic book series is still going on, so the show is supposed to pick up in the comic books. So yeah, if you can find him, he's available now. He first came out like earlier this year, and he was like short packed and everything, and he went away, and now he came back. So if I'm out of Toys R Us, you find somewhere else for cheaper, go ahead, because Toys R Us charging like ridiculous prices for Voyager figures. So yeah, alright, that's been my review of Transformers Prime Skyquake. You got any questions, comments, leave them down below, and I will see y'all later. Peace.